What's up, witches? It's Witch Angel Nakora, and welcome back to the Hiveswap Friendship Simulator. In our first episode, we helped our Dada take care of her problems, even if the first route was really awkward, involving a bloodthirsty tick and a rust-blooded troll. But now, we're about to jump back on into this and go to Diemen. Or the Diemen. I'm gonna go with Diemen. Yes, someone is approaching! A strange, gray-skinned alien with a cozy-looking hoodie. Perhaps they'll make for a good friend. What's up? What's up? Ugh. Oh, he's holding a hot dog. Hang on. Sorry. I didn't get a good look at you before I started talking. I guess you're really weird looking. I'm kind of uncomfortable about this. Your stammering reply eventually conveys that you are a lost traveler who is hungry and probably in need of some medical treatment. You're also really lonely. Wouldn't mind making a new friend right about now. Hungry, huh? I see what your game is. You aren't sure what he's talking about, but then again your eyes drift towards the obvious target. The exquisite hot dog he's holding. It looks really, really good and your mouth starts watering unnoticeably. Oh no! I knew it. You're just like all the rest. Your agenda is to have me relinquish my delicacy. Well, forget it. I've already been tricked out of 2 other oblong meat products this week already. Where the hell do you find a bun like that? What, did you dye it green, or do they come like that on Alternia? And where does a hot dog come with horns? Is it made out of grubs? Like, the grubs that are like the wimpy ones, the little runts? Do you just like turn them into hot dogs? Great. Now I do not want a hot dog for a while. Makes me think. I know you probably think I'm an easy mark due to my blood color, but I still have some dignity at least. You don't know anything about his blood color or why that would matter in this conversation about his hot dog. You're hungry, sure, but you didn't mean to cast a threatening gaze at his meal. All you really want to do is make a new buddy. So you don't feel so quite, alone in this strange new world. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do it. Let me see if I can, like, go back. I see. You just want a friend, not my sweetmeat. Sorry, I get a little paranoid when I walk around with such delicacies in public. You can't be too careful. Folks tend to get that greedy look in their eyes when around my warm sausage. Are we starting to make bold jokes already? There are odd ways to express the thing he's saying, but it would be rude to point that out. Probably best in changing the subject. Get this blossoming friendship moving in the right direction. Let's go here. Yeah, or I used to, I mean. My place was bombed by drones a while ago. Now I don't have a hive, but I'm making it work out where work it out here. Foraging for tasty things when I can. I've gotten pretty good at it. Talking people into giving me meat products, I mean. You quickly feel a sense of pity for your new friend. You thought you had a rough crash landing here, hungry and friendless. You come to think of it, you feel like your arm is a bit broken? Your ribs too, maybe. But enough self-pity. It's about making a great new friend. And ask your friend if there's anything you could do to improve his life. Oh wait. Are we friends now? Like, is that official? Man, I don't know. Why don't we slow it down a bit? See how things go. Not saying it's out of the question. I just think I should take some time to see if you're actually friendship material. Someone I trust, Not just another looky-loo fighting for my delicacy. Oh damn. You got out over your skis again. Of course he's right. This is totally reasonable. You feel sure you could do what it takes to win him over. Make a mental note to avoid looking at it or mentioning his hot dog, since it seems to be such a sensitive subject. You do everything in your power to avert your gaze from the hot dog. You are aggressively not looking at it. In fact, don't think hot dog thought. Don't think hot dog thought. It's working. You aren't thinking about hot dogs at all. It's like he isn't even holding one. And no one even brought up the fact that hot dogs exist. He seems to notice on some primal level your current non-hot dog mindset. He smiles. You pay close attention to his face. It's a nice smile he has, actually. Very kind. Disarming. A few freckles here and there. A mop of messy hair dripping over his eyes. What a nice friend this would be to have, you think. Kind of adorable, really, if you disregard the prickly attitude about his hot dog. Okay, wait a minute. You don't want to start thinking thoughts that are a little too friendly. You should dial this down a little. Stick to the basics. Just want a cool new friend, nothing more. You should try to spark up some non-meat related conversations soon before things get awkward. You wonder about his house. It got bombed? Yeah, you know. Routine drone passes through my hood. A little bombing, a little culling. That's how it goes around here. That was a lucky one. My Lucis? Not so much. He's a goner. Aw, I wonder what his Lucis was. I mean, it'd be kind of neat if we knew what it looked like. You don't know what a Lucis is, but you can probably deduce it was something important to him. He probably died in the bombing. But rather than overwhelm him with annoying questions about his culture, we decided the right play is to show some sympathy. Thanks. I miss him. Sometimes I think. I enjoy savory bun delights as a way of covering up the pain. Nice. Basically eating away his feelings. They're so good though, it's hard to stop. I also favored the juicy meats before he died anyway. It's something we did together. How do we start talking about my hot dog once more? Let's drop it. Please, dude. Please don't bring it up again. You didn't bring it up, but you don't want to correct him. The boy is clearly grieving. You see two faint red tears roll down his cheeks from behind the messy bangs. Your heart can't take it. You have to console this homeless boy somehow. Then he'll definitely be your friend. But what to do? I always like both ideas. You keep it simple and pat him on the back a couple times. Everything's gonna be okay since you're his new friend. Or at least working towards earning that status. He has a new ally to help him with whatever comes his way. He wipes his tears and appears to get himself back together. Your friendly gesture worked. You're right. I shouldn't let the past get me down. In a way, I'm free. I'm off the grid. They probably think I died. I don't need to worry about knocks on my door because I don't have a door anymore. Maybe I can live off the land for the rest of my life. Scrounging for sumptuous indulgences wherever I may find them. Rummaging through awful drums or smooth talking the right mark. Awful drums? You mean garbage cans? Ew! Sounds like a life, honestly. I'll miss my Lucis. I think he'd be proud of me. If I could make it without him, if I could survive on my own, I knew he'd be proud. Maybe I don't even need to leave the planet. Maybe I can avoid taking the ordeals altogether. I can't test who you can't find. If I play my cards right, I'd probably live to ripe old age on this planet without getting caught. I like hiding in alleys and sewers, scraping together just enough succulent protein to keep myself going. Honestly, I don't even need to get by that long. I have a much shorter lifespan than most trolls. He's right. His species, actually his caste, his rust blood caste, only lived to about 40 years or so. Or in their case, 40 solar sweeps. Which is sad, actually. In the trial, the thing he's talking about, the testing, it's a long story if you haven't read Homestuck. Basically, if you reach a certain age and you fail the trial or whatever, you're basically exiled off the planet. Because basically the Empress is looking for the right trolls to be in her regime. And, well, You basically have to live a long enough life to be part of it, or be used as cannon fodder. So I'm thinking I might be able to make this work. He looked confused at the last remark, but then again, you don't want to be impolite. He holds up his hand as if to tell you not to bother. I can tell you're not from here. It's okay. Rest bloods don't live a long time. Blood classes higher than me live progressively longer the higher you go up. He's right about that. Fuchsia bloods actually live like the longest. They're basically like the immortal trolls. Rust bloods like him, as I said, only live to about 40 years. Or 40 solar sweeps. The higher you go in the caste, the longer you live. It sucks, but that's just the way their society goes. Sea dwellers live basically forever. It's kind of crazy and seems unfair, but that's how it is. I'd be jealous of them, but I think I'm not. I'm almost grateful I don't have very long to make in this world. I don't know what I'd do if I had longer. I'm happy to settle into a nice short ride, keep a low profile, and get some good meat along the way. Nothing wrong with that life if you ask me. You understand. Seems like a tragic story, but if your friend has made peace with his destiny, you might as well too. You offer a sympathetic shrug, continue your impressive streak of consecutive seconds not looking at his hot dog at all. I'm sorry, this just sounds weird, like some sort of yaoi fanfiction to me. Smiles again. He seems to be relaxing, gripping the dog a little less tightly. That's good. You know, you're good at listening. Not many people understand me at all. A lot of people have an overly possessive attitude toward me delight, be strange and off-putting. I've heard this more than once and lost some friends that way. Phew! There's some past personal dramas I don't want to think about, let me tell ya. But you're different. Maybe it put me at ease because it's obvious you're even lower than me? No offense, but you are. Drones and vaporize a hornless scoop like you and no questions asked. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. You laugh it off. You're not scared, you say. You survived worse. You pet your broken ribs and wince. You cut your sore ribs with your broken arm and wince even harder because of that. Oh man. It looks like the arm hurts, huh? I guess it's broken. Let's see what we can do about that. Here, hold this a second. Oh, dude. If you give me that hot dog, I guarantee you I'll eat it. If you tell me not to eat it, I won't eat it. He hands you his hot dog without hesitation. Oh, wow. He wants you to hold it? This is a remarkable gesture of trust. You're overwhelmed. You gingerly take the hot dog with your good arm, being very careful. You hold the hot dog from beneath with your fingertips. This is a priceless, delicate treasure. He takes off his vest and puts it on the ground, and then takes off his shirt. You avert your eyes for a moment, and then realize it's silly. Nothing particularly indecent about this, you suppose. If he's comfortable, then so are you. He puts his vest back on, takes the hot dog back from you, and hands you the shirt. Here, make a fling out of it. That should help. He's right. It does help. Your broken arm is a lot more comfortable and secure. The shirt smells like meat, too. I can't tell if that's a bonus or if it's weird. You decide it's bonus. This is your new friend. He loves meat, and so do you. It's your greatest common interest, in fact. Nice. You know, I think we make a pretty good team. I don't know if I'm ready to officially call you my friend yet. But I may be getting close. You're pushing all the right buttons, man. Just being someone who listens and understands. You have no idea how much that means to me. You're so happy to hear this. It makes your heart sing. Oh, if you're keeping it totally real. Some of these things he's saying are just a little strange. Like maybe this boy wasn't really socialized properly by his Lucis, you guess? You think that might be his dad, but then again you don't dare ask. Now when the positive feelings are flowing like this. Why kill the mood? He gets a little closer and swoops a hand through his thick black bangs. For the briefest moment you catch a glimpse of one of his eyes, regarding you fondly. Your heart beats a little faster. Sorry, he puts a hand on your shoulder. You're starting to wonder if all he's interested in is friendship. You hope that's all he wants. You don't think you're ready for anything more than that. You're desperate for friendship, or really companionship of any sort. That's moving pretty fast for you. But you're too nervous to make your feelings clear on all this. If he goes any further, you're not sure if you'll have the will to protest. Listen, dude. This gorgeous meat product we both admire, I'm thinking, maybe we share it. He's blushing and so am I. I think that sounds good, actually. Oh my, yes, that sounds wonderful. You're so hungry. And you're beside yourself with gratitude that Diemen is willing to share with you something that's precious to him. It really means a lot. Here, I have an idea. Oh! He brings his face close to yours. He holds the hot dog between your faces, with both ends of the dog pointing towards his mouth and yours. Not sure if what he wants you to do. You can't find the breath to ask. It seems like he wants you to eat the hot dog with him, Lady and the Tramp style. Yes, if pressed on it, you'd agree the act is uncomfortably erotic. But you have to admit that it is a good way to share a food item whilst ensuring that it gets split about evenly. And you absolutely loathe the idea of laying a friend down. It's completely at odds with your values as a person. You chomp down on your end of the hot dog, as he does with his simultaneously. Holy hell, that is so good. You take another bite and he times his bite perfectly. He's eerily good at this game. It's starting off your chewing a bit, which makes you cough a little when you swallow. But you don't feel like you can pause the breaking eating rhythm with him. Might be what a bad friend will do. I'm blushing as bad as he is. You keep going without really quite swallowing as you go. You get closer to his face, which is creating an imminent situation that you aren't sure how you're going to handle it. You hadn't planned for it and it's coming up fast. The hot dog backlog clutching your throat is getting a little bit too heavy, so you try to swallow. But you can't. You gag, then cough up all the chewed hot dog matter explosively into his face. Oopsie. Sorry! He recoils, absolutely stunned. His bangs are blown back, and he's absolutely staring at you with wide eyes. Hot dog and bun bits are all over his face. He says nothing for a moment, then puts his hand over to his throat. Ah, hell, he's choking! He points his mouth desperately. You need to do something. But Heimlich, of course. What can you do? He needs to save your friend's life. You get behind him and put your good arm around his belly and form a fist. You plunge the fist into under his ribs, trying to dislodge his masticated delicacy. It's no use. You can't gain any leverage. You need your other arm. It really hurts, though. You have to make the sacrifice for your friend. Yes, a friend who may have tried to trick you into kissing him with a silly hot dog stunt. You're not sure how you navigate that tricky subject with his breathing again, but you'll deal with that later. Right now you have a life to save. You pull your broken arm out of its sling and grab your other fist in front of his belly and squeeze. You try and try and try. His face is turning, well, not blue, deep red? Yes, because his blood is rust-colored, sure, that makes sense. You yank one more time and your broken arm is throbbing in pain. Ugh. A huge gob of chewed hot dog launches out of his mouth like a cannonball, and the expulsion creates enough force in the other direction. It causes you to actually lift him up into the air and accidentally suplex him into the mud behind you. Whoopsies! You in turn go tumbling over him, and the two of you are soon locked in an inseparable pinwheel of interspecies downhill mayhem. You roll and roll down the grassy incline towards a nearby neighborhood toward a street. Luckily, you stop right short of the street, but Diemen's neck lands right on the sharp edge of the curb. After flipping in the air once or twice, you come down on his face with your big butt, and you hear a crack. Diemen? You slap his cheek a little, but no response. He's not breathing. You check his mouth. Throat was clear of hot dog debris. Oh god. This can't be happening. You look around, panicked. This isn't what you need right now. All you want was a friend. You can't be held responsible for alien murder! You had to hide the body. You see a couple kids creeping out of nearby houses to see what all the commotion is. There's no time. You had to find a bush or something. There. Over there. Looks like a little alien bushy thing. It's pretty small, but it'll have to do. You dragged the vested shirtless carcass over to the bush. You dumped the body in the bush, and it really was not convincing. It looks like a dead kid was unceremoniously dropped on top of a small bush in a poor attempt to conceal a murder. You gotta come up with a better... Wait a minute. Someone is standing behind you. Ardata! Okay, this is awkward. Hello, stranger. Don't worry about this little mess you've made. I'll take care of it for you. I got the "you killed him" ending. That was absolutely awkward. I'm gonna go back and hit that other option and see if there's a better ending. I didn't want to kill Diemen at all. This is embarrassing. Well, it actually turns out that you have to give him the hug instead of the pat on the back to get the good ending. You open your arms and approach him with a posture of great compassion. You furrow your brow upwardly a bit, as if to say, I know how hard it is. You advance and he leans backward a little, as if you're caught off guard by your sympathy. Maybe you're coming on too strong? But you know there's no turning back now. You don't just throw the brakes on an imminent, heartfelt hug like this. You embrace him awkwardly, and it goes well for a good moment, until you realize your arm is broken, and it seizes up reflexively in pain. He jostles the hot dog in his hand and he bobbles it. You both gasp. You try to detach from the hug so you can catch the dog, but it's already on its way to the ground. In your attempt to save it, you stagger backwards and slip. The hot dog gets smooshed under your big, dumb butt after it makes contact with the ground. Diemen lets out a shriek. No! Dude, my dog! You scramble to get up in time, hoping you're not as owned as it looks. Your feet keep slipping, your butt keeps grinding the hot dog into the mud. When the carnage finally subsides, you roll over and check it out. It's completely unsalvageable. Just a gross, meaty mud mash. Like the hot dog never even existed. Diemen howls in agony and slumps backward against a tree. Oh no, you screwed this up so bad. That's it, man. I've lost everything. Not sure what even the point is even living anymore. You're absolutely mortified by your clumsiness and foolishness. You have a feeling you'll be thinking about this moment for years to come. During those insecure moments when your mind seems to be looking for any excuse to make yourself cringe with self-doubt and shame. Still, I can't help but feel this guy is being a little unreasonable. It's just one hot dog. There's still probably plenty more of those to come by, for all those who know where to look in this strange world. He himself said that he makes a habit of enjoying these, so they can't be all that uncommon. Maybe he has an unusual psychological disorder surrounding a fixation on this particular food item? Yes, that could be it. Poor guy. This just means he needs your support as a friend all the more. You won't give up on your friends, or for that matter, people who you're trying to desperately become friends with. That's just isn't who you are as a person. You have an idea. You run it by him with a sense of optimism and salesmanship. The past is behind you. There is no need to wallow in self-indiscrimination. Sorry, that word is hard for me to pronounce. And guilt over the hot dog incident. Diemen perks up a little. You want to help me get another hot dog? Absolutely. It could be a fun adventure, you say. Something to bond over. To bring two new buddies closer together. Okay, you don't say that out loud, but you really hope it's true. I don't know. Could be a long shot. I thump a few days before I am united with another plump treat. Glistening with perspiration. Steaming, relaxing comfortably in a soft, melt-in-your-mouth loaf. If you're wondering why I'm giving them that, like, really adorable, lispy kind of voice, It's because he reminds me of an old friend I used to have. He was just like Diemen here. He loved food, and he had that bit of a speech impediment. So I'm basically just recreating what I used to go through. His name was Nick, by the way. He was really neat. A little nuts. Damn. No, I really want a hot dog. I guess I don't have much choice to take you up on your offer, do I? What do you have in mind? It's a good question. You really haven't made a plan yet, and frankly, don't even know where to begin. But he's interested in spending more time with you, which is the most important thing. You'll figure something out. You decided a real display of confidence is called for here. A real show of leadership to improve morale. You smile and hold your head up high and tell him to follow you. You know exactly what to do. Well, not really, but you give no indication of that at all. He's definitely intrigued. Got him hooked now, you think. He's probably wondering if he hit pay dirt. Finding a new friend with the hot dog hookup. Of course, you don't have the slightest idea where you're going to find a hot dog, but you gotta admit, you're enjoying the feeling of being important and valued as by a potential friend. You don't want to do anything underhanded. Yet you can't help but you should probably milk the social gambit for all it's worth. Keep this way, you say, as you begin marching confidently in a random direction. He immediately follows and begins rubbing his tummy. You begin to feel nervous almost immediately. You have absolutely no idea how this is going to play out, or if there's any chance of resulting in a hot dog at the end of the journey. Oh well, you'll figure out something along the way. You lead him through streets and winding through the yards of strange-looking houses. He follows. He takes care to make sure you're both not seen, which could get you both into trouble, apparently. The improvised circuitous route appears to provoke his suspicion. Dude, are you sure you know where a dog is? It seems more like maybe you're lost. Well, absolutely. You're absolutely sure you know where to find one, you say. You're just throwing anyone off the trail who might have been following you. He nods solemnly, as if that makes perfect sense. Whew. But you can't keep him guessing like this forever. You gotta do something. Take some bold action to keep his interest in this wiener quest. Okay, that last line made me sound like I was trying to help him find a gay bar. You say, this way, down here. This is the shortcut to the hot dog supply you're privy to. It's the mother lode. In the sewer? Yes, totally. It's just a short trek through the sewer. Shouldn't be more than another hour or several of sewer trudging. That is, if it still has the will to do what it takes to get his hands on more juicy dogs. Oh, hell yeah! You know it. That's you, man. Ew! We're in the sewer. There's a lot of stank water down here. I'm gonna need a bath afterwards. An hour later, you're so deep in the sewer you've lost all bearings and sense of direction. You could be anywhere by now, you've taken so many crazy turns. Still, you don't let up for a second that you're lost. You made each turn with decisive conviction. He's still following you, but now he's having trouble keeping up. He's out of breath and struggling with the foul smell. Can't say you're enjoying it much either, but you can't let on to the fact that what you're doing now is anything other than the most casual routine for you. Like you do this every day, just a quick jaunt through the sewer to hit this fast, mythical trove of meat products. Okay, when you put it that way, maybe this all sounds a bit insane. Still, you're in too deep to second-guess yourself now. Hey, I gotta stop and rest. I can't lie, I'm starving for a heavenly frankfurter. But this might be too much for me. I don't think I'm cut out for this. You pause and look back. He's sitting down now, slumping against a filthy sewer wall. You're intensely relieved to see that you may have just won this impromptu game of sewer hot dog chicken. But more importantly than that, this looks more like an ideal time to show some sympathy and have a bonding moment with your would-be friend. You sit next to him and with your broken arm, put a hand on his knee in a platonic but deeply understanding way. Your arm hurts when you do this, but it's worth it. Every little gesture counts, even when making a new friend. I kinda suck. My elusive is gone. I don't have any skill. And most people think I'm weird for liking hot dogs so much. I'm probably just gonna get cold. I'm not good at going on adventures or doing anything hard. All I'm good at is finding an easy meal here and there, however I can get it. I like talking people out of their fine sausages using tricks or other ploys that end up losing me friends. It's been unthinkable, but anyone would do anything nice for me, or would want me to have that sweet, sweet meat I desire. Well, at least it was unthinkable until now. Your heart begins to race. Could it be? Is this crappy improvised sewer escapade actually working? I can't believe it. No one's ever done so much or worked so hard to try to get my hands on another magnificent banger. A banger is actually UK slang for a hot dog or a sausage. Sorry for being emotional, but this is like new for me. I don't know how to handle it. I'm just so grateful. I'm thrilled to call you a friend, man. Whatever you are. You're overjoyed. Unbelievable. Almost too good to be true. What now? It's such a sudden turn of good fortune. You hardly know what to do. Should you hug the guy? Last time it didn't go so well. This time he's not holding a hot dog for you to clumsily defile, so maybe this is your moment. Wait. What's that? A deep rumbling sound begins to echo through the tunnels. Oh crap. They found us. The throne, dude. I guess like on steward duty. We gotta run. He gets grabs your hand and sprints. He's a lot faster than he looks and motivated to get going. He turns this way and that as Brumley gets closer. He slips on something and you both tumble into a river of horrific sludge. Ew, we're in stank water. Bro! I can't swim! Help! Your bad arm finds purchase on the ledge, and though it's very painful, you heroically salvage your friend from the muck with the other arm. He coughs and gasps for breath. You find a nearby ladder, shove him upward till he starts climbing on his own, and follow him. He bursts through a lid on the floor, and you both flop out of the hole, drenched in filth, smelling horrible, and completely exhausted. But at least you're safe, you think. Hey man. I just want you to know, even though we didn't find the glorious treasure you were leading us to, I'm happy how it all turned out. Maybe I don't need hot dogs in my life as much as I thought. Maybe that's not the real treasure after all. It's been a journey for me, let me tell ya. I learned so much about myself, about life, because of you. His bushy hair slicked back from his eyes due to the sludge, giving you a penetrating, soulful gaze of presumably pure friendship. Or is it even deeper than that? Wow, this is intense. Then something catches your eye, just above him. Something dangling. Lots of dangling things in here, actually. Come to think of it, it's really cold. Freezing, in fact. You finally realize it. Holy crap! You're in a weird alien meat locker. Absolutely surrounded by daily meat products, including many sausages, thousands of them. You begin to sob. You're sobbing to unrestrained wailing of Rockatharsis. He joins you and the tears flow freely from you both. You embrace each other and let it all out. Suddenly it hits you, both of you. This is by far the happiest day of your life. Yay! We're friends! In a weird alien meat locker surrounded by a lot of sausage. Well, at least we found his meat heaven. Well, that was both parts of the Hiveswap Friendship Simulator Volume 1. We've done both routes. And everyone can't wait for Volume 2 to come out, so I can start doing some more voices and checking out that part of the game itself, because I really want to start voicing like the cowgirl and my favorite of the new trolls when it came to like the violet bloods, not the Aridin kind. I mean like the dark purple trolls is Childhood, because she is so cool. She just reminds me of like a female Grand High Blood in a way. But y'all, I'm in love with this. I loved it so much. My friend Gabriel was the one who told me about this actually, and when I looked it up, bought it, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely playing this because I love Homestuck. But instead, this was the volume. This is volume 1. I can't wait for volume 2 to come out, or at least an update to where there's more than one, set of trolls you can go through. But I'm gonna get on out of here, guys. I have a lot of editing to do, and just wow. I'm gonna get on out of here. If you like this video, why don't you hit that like button fast so you can catch the spell in the face. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to find out whenever I upload. Because YouTube is bad about not showing when subscriptions pop up. I'll see you all soon. Mwah! Stay magical, my friends, and now I can actually go for a hot dog. Weird.